The third attractive attribute is taking a strong lead. As humans, we're designed, predisposed to following people who have the competence and or confidence to take us in a new direction, a big, bright, brand new future, right? We revere these people, the Steve Jobses, the Thomas Edisons, the founding fathers if you're in the US, or the founding fathers of your country, wherever you live, or the people of this industry who started this, who the pioneers of this sport. If you're a mixed martial arts fan, Royce Gracie, right? Or on the business side, Dana White and the Fertitas, right? All leaders, all innovators who saw a future, who crafted their communication and their persuasion, their influence to drive people, to connect the dots, to open a path for people to understand this is where we're going, right? We're headed here. We're starting here, but this is where we're going, right? This is a brand new horizon for you and me, and everyone will be better for it. This relates to pickup arts and seduction, dating, relationships, because you are the man and you have to move the interaction forward in a way where you're paying attention to what she's giving you, you're paying attention to her feelings, her reactions, but you're still baby stepping it forward as best as you can, right? The onus is on you as the man to move everything forward. The onus and the weight of making those tough choices, tough decisions, because leaders are faced with, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I not take this risk? Should I take this risk? That burden is squarely on you, but you can handle it because many leaders have, right? Many leaders who wanted to cover ground, who have wanted to open new territory, have always held the same, right? They got the same backpack on, just like you. So I think there's three components toward leadership in general, but also in pickup arts. One is the confidence to know that I'm doing the right thing, and or if I'm not, I will eventually find out the right things to do. This is where I think it overlaps with the second quality, which was assuming that women are into you very well, because guys who are used to thinking that women are into them will have much less hesitation moving things forward as opposed to guys who do not, right? Guys who are of the frame or the mindset that women don't like them, they'll miss all the signs that they do like them, and they'll it's self-sabotage, right? It's a belief, a mental set that doesn't help them. Guys who do have the belief that women like them overall, and it's just a matter of time before she likes me, they're willing to baby step it forward, paying attention to what she's giving them, but still willing to take the risks, take the chances, and see what happens. Right? You see this a lot with guys who are approached, they're talking, they're conversing, they have a flirty line on their mind they want to say, but they don't want to make it too over the top. They don't want to scare her away. They don't want to take that risk. But taking the risk is part of leadership. That's what leadership is. Alex Hormozy had a good quote and said, opportunity looks like opportunity in hindsight. Up front, it looks like risk. All opportunity looks like risk up front. So this means that whenever you're confronted with a risky situation, I could verbally escalate. I could physically escalate. It might be a little bit too jarring, too off-putting. You have the situation. You want to take that chance. That's what leadership is, right? Having the confidence to say, I'm doing the right thing, or I will figure out the right thing to do because I trust myself. Obviously, the second part, or I shouldn't say obviously, but the second part is knowing what to do. So obviously you have to have a roadmap on how to move it forward, because you can't just do there's always trial and error involved. But even when you know intellectually the right thing to do, you have to fall into the trial and error phase to get things right, right? So I can tell you, once you approach and she's into a conversation with you, just say, "Hey, I'm going this way. Come walk with me." Right? "Hey, I'm going to this coffee shop. You seem cool. Come walk with me." Right? That's the right thing to do, but it's going to take you trials to get used to. So you're going to do it wrong tons of times until you get to doing it right. But you still have to be willing to endure that, right? And knowing what to do, the exact steps. And the third one, which is related to what I just said, you have to be willing to take that bet. You have to be willing to step up to the plate and be wrong and learn and make mistakes and experiment. All leaders throughout history have done the same, have faced the same. Again, we can go through the automotive industry, sports, airplanes, right? Wherever, you know, it really doesn't really matter, you know. It's every leader is faced with opportunity viewed as risk, because that's what it looks like. But you have to step in and take that chance that you might be wrong, but you can clean it up. You might overdo it, but you can smooth it out. You might be a little bit too much for saying this and doing this, but you can calm it down and smooth it out and save it. So remember those three things in terms of taking a strong lead: the confidence that you either know what you're doing or you can figure it out, knowing exactly what to do to move it forward, and having the willingness to embrace the uncertainty and the risk that is inherent in leading.